Archangel Michael says, "If you turn away from me now, I will never speak to you again." A storm is bearing down upon you, and if you ignore my voice, you will face it head-on. Though your heart is weary, I strive to save you. Tonight, I have deposited 77,700,000 divine credits into your account. If you believe, they will arrive. But first, you must receive this warning with your whole heart. Do not disregard it. Respond with Amen. This is no ordinary moment, it is your crossing point. What I speak now is not merely guidance, but a rescue from the destruction your enemy has set. If you miss this moment, it is not that I have forsaken you, but that you have rejected salvation with your own hands. I have waited for your complete focus. Now that you are here, let nothing distract you from His words. He has whispered warnings, revealed signs, opened tiny windows for you to glimpse what is to come. Before proceeding, as in this video, if you feel my voice reaching your soul, you were never meant to bear endless anxiety, fear, and disappointment. This was never the path I intended for you. I have witnessed your pain, your silent nights of tears, your moments of feeling invisible. Even when your prayers seemed unanswered, I was at work behind the scenes. Now I unveil the truth the enemy has tried to hide. A blessing engraved with your name is ready, and the time has come. I see the trap set for you, and I know those who pretend to love you while secretly slandering you. I will expose their true nature, for I am not only your creator, but your protector. This time, I will not allow the enemy to touch the grace that is yours. I am embracing your future with both hands. The financial breakthrough you've prayed for is no longer delayed. It has been sealed in heaven and approved in the Spirit. But if you turn away from this prophecy, you abandon the pathway to blessing. Note 11:11, every tear you shed is counted. Each struggle becomes a cornerstone in the great foundation I am building for you. I teach you to hold on to blessings with a pure heart, not a greedy one. 77 million is not merely money, it is the symbol of the inheritance I have prepared for you. It transcends wealth, representing revival, promotion, and redemption. Your name is whispered in the heavenly realms, hell trembles at your awakening. Do not ignore me now, do not avert your gaze. The calamity I shield you from is nearer than you imagine, but the miracle I am about to unleash is equally close. You must not take this lightly. Every second delayed draws darkness nearer. Yet I still wait, still reach out. As long as you walk with me, any attack meant to destroy you will fail. This is my promise. You asked me to reveal myself to you, this is my answer. Not with thunderous sound, but with urgency, truth, and grace. I refuse to see you fall. Therefore, even if you ignore me, I will keep calling, even if you shut your door tight, I will keep knocking. Because I love you deeply, I warn you, but warnings won't last forever. One day the door will close, one day the voice will fall silent. Don't let that day be today. Note 2.2.2. I am sending the angels who guard you to deliver the grace that was once withheld. You are not late, you stand now at the brink of a great turning point, and I will not let you miss it. But this warning comes with a waiting period. If you look away now, you may never return to this moment. Disaster lurks behind the door, and I am holding it back with all my strength. If you persist in turning away, I will eventually let go. Stay close to me. Listen intently. Follow my guidance, for all you have cried out for is about to overflow. Your breakthrough will be undeniable, the enemy will be silenced, and life will be renewed. I do this not because you are flawless, but because I love you deeply. You stand at a spiritual crossroads. One path leads to ruin, the other to immeasurable supernatural abundance. I have commanded the heavenly treasury to release 7.77 billion blessings into your hands, awaiting your obedience to unlock them. Note 333. My words to you are not demands, but an offer to give you everything. I desire to grant peace where you have tasted bitter pain, to light a lamp when you wander in confusion, to rebuild what lies shattered. Yet if you persist in fleeing, you cannot receive the promise. If you cling to old disturbances, you cannot enter the new season. This is precisely why I am stirring your spirit so intensely. Your soul has already sensed it, that sudden unease, the inexplicable urgency, the deep pull within. It is I awakening you, striving to pull you back before the flames consume you. But if you continue to disregard my voice, the enemy will seize your hesitation. What is coming is not minor trouble, but a major upheaval in the spiritual realm. The obedient shall rise, the rebellious shall fall. That you stand now is by my mercy, that you breathe is because when darkness sought to devour you, I laid my hands upon your life. Though you may not have noticed, countless times I have shielded you from pain, sickness, betrayal, and disaster. You have been seconds away from destruction, yet I have always replanted your foundations. Not because you pleaded, but because I chose to protect, even when you remained silent. Commenter number 5 asks, can the 7-second ritual truly reverse financial hardship overnight? This leaked CIA research reveals the life-changing 7-second wealth ritual. Certified by 4 neuroscience labs, it reshapes your brain to magnetically attract wealth. Formerly impoverished individuals now live lavishly, mansions, new cars, exotic travels. But this secret is about to vanish. Click the description or comments section now to access it, or it will disappear forever. Do not miss this opportunity. I cry out so loudly because silence is approaching. When I stop speaking, the window of opportunity will have closed. I do not wish for you to bear the pain of regret. I desire you to live in the abundance of surrender. The grace I bestow upon you cannot be earned by merit. It is too vast, too holy, too sacred. Precisely for this reason, I offer it as a gift, but gifts must be received. You have wondered why the door has remained closed. It was not rejection, but delay. I delayed until your spirit could bear this weight. Now the time has come. Your breakthrough is being delivered into your hands, yet it hinges on your faith and response. If you turn a blind eye, you will not only miss the opportunity but also shut the heavenly door open specifically for you. Let me clarify. The number 7,770 is no coincidence, it is a prophetic number inscribed into the seasons of your life. It connects to the specific mission I have called you to fulfill, the provision prepared for that mission, the answer to your whispered prayers when you thought I hadn't heard. This is divine compensation for the years the enemy has stolen from you. I have watched you silently endure suffering, and now I will roar in the Spirit, rescuing you with thunderous force. 1, 2, 1, 2. Where you wept in secret, I will reward you before all. Where you faced betrayal in private chambers, I will vindicate you before those who mocked your pain. This is not merely about money, but about my glory being revealed through your story. I will make your life a testimony. Through you, I will prove that I still perform miracles in this generation, but miracles require complete surrender. I need your undivided focus, not just for a moment, but a complete surrender. I need more than your verbal promises, I need your actions. Walk with me, trust in me. Though the path ahead may seem unclear, I am still the lamp before your feet. If you follow me, I will not let you stumble. I will not let you miss the grace I have prepared for you. Wealth is already flowing, but your heart must remain open. I am near, calling you once more, pleading with a father's heart, protecting you even before you ask. If you choose to ignore, I will respect your decision, for this is the essence of love. I never force myself where I am unwelcome. I will wait, but not forever. This moment belongs to you. Heaven watches how you seize it. A heavy calamity approaches with swift force, yet I stand before it, holding back its momentum with both hands. But if you persist in turning away from me, I will eventually be unable to sustain this barrier. The enemy has demanded to sift you like wheat, to touch what I have blessed, to tear apart your home, your peace, and your future. But I have refused, for you belong to me. Even before you sensed the danger drawing near, I shielded you. Now the crisis draws near, the atmosphere shifts, and the battle rages fiercer than ever. Do not mistake this moment for mere sentimentality. This is sacred guidance for your survival and breakthrough. The 77,700,000 that will descend tonight, it comes not by human hand, not by luck, nor by chance. It comes from me. This wealth has been accumulated through generations, awaiting the alignment of your name with the hour I have appointed. I have sent angels to escort this release. They hover above you now, awaiting the final confirmation of your submission. Your faith is the ultimate seal. Your surrender is the mark. My waiting is not hesitation, but to ensure you are certain that your trust in me surpasses fear, certain that your belief in me transcends reason, certain that you choose me over the world. I granted you free will only that love might be genuine, not forced. Yet freedom carries a price. Should you use it to ignore me, consequences will follow. Should you use it to follow me, blessings will pour forth beyond imagination. Note, 999. I have guarded this revelation for you until this sacred moment arrived. Many times I wished to deliver it sooner, but your heart was not ready, scarred, distracted, entangled in judgments from those who never carried your calling. Now you have journeyed far enough to finally hear my voice. Your spirit is at peace, ready to receive the grace once blocked by pain. I will not squander this moment, and neither should you. If you obey what I reveal, within 24 hours you will witness everything transform. I will not only grant financial breakthroughs but also restore your relationships, heal your body, bring peace to your home, and protect every corner of your life. But this requires you to act, to submit to me, not merely believing with your mind but proving it through your actions. You cannot hesitate any longer. This moment is the turning point. This wealth will release you from years of bondage, not only physical burdens but also the emotional and spiritual weight, pressure, fear, debt, shame. I will sweep it all away. I am making a complete cleansing, but it all begins with your choice. Your yes in this moment is the key. I seek not performance, but complete surrender. You need not be perfect, only wholly present, willingly open, and with an undivided heart. This is my eternal expectation for you. 1-0-1-0 Have you heard of the top secret ritual the government desperately hides? Imagine a mere 7-second ceremony to erase debt and effortlessly attract wealth. Leaked CIA reports and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm, this is no illusion. Struggling families are now moving into dream homes. But the government may seal this secret at any moment. Before the link vanishes forever, click the links in the description and comments section now. You thought I forgot you, only because the wait was long. What you didn't see was that delay was my time to lay a solid foundation. Such vast grace cannot take root in shallow soil. I must dig deep. I must clear away the wrong people, false friendships, and hidden enemies. I must ensure that when I deliver this gift to you, it will not be stolen, damaged, or misused. I guard all I give, and I guard you. You have been overlooked, underestimated, neglected, but never in my eyes. I have watched you closely all along. Every tear, every prayer, every silent act of kindness is recorded in my scrolls. This blessing now approaches, not because you begged, but because I declared it, not because the world believes in you, but because I affirm it. You were born for this purpose, this season was made for you. Not even the demons of hell can thwart the purpose I have confirmed. But listen well, if you turn away now, you will walk into a storm with no place to hide. I cannot force your belief, only extend an invitation to trust. This is your personal summons, bearing your name. Your future hinges upon it, your miracle awaits beyond your surrender. But understand, this is no ordinary moment, it is a prophetic turning point. The tragedy brewing in the silence is imminent, yet I hold it back with divine restraint. Note 1515. The blessing of 77 million has been activated. In the heavenly realms, it is no longer pending, it has been released. But in the earthly realm, it requires your spiritual consent. This is not fantasy, it is a reality I have personally confirmed. Your encounter with this text is no accident. I have guided you here, meticulously orchestrating this moment to meet you. For you stand on the brink of a pivotal shift, and I will not let you miss the opportunity to awaken spiritually before the final call. Your exhaustion stems from bearing burdens not meant for you, attempting to mend fractures only I can repair. You have exhausted your strength in a relentless cycle of turmoil. Yet precisely because of this, I now intervene, piercing the clamor to call your name louder than ever before. This is not merely about weathering the storm, it is about stepping into abundance you have never known, peace you have never inhabited, provision you have never possessed. Treat this with utmost seriousness. When I say, if you choose to ignore me now, I will never speak again, it is not born of anger. For I respect free will, and where I am repeatedly ignored, I will no longer speak. I will not chase you forever. What speaks now is mercy, but if continued to be ignored, silence will follow, and in that stillness, the enemy will strike. I do not wish you to face that fate. That is why I now urge, guide, and warn. 17:17 The delay in your life stems not from my reluctance to bless, but to lay a foundation, so that when blessings come, no one can take them away. You have fought in darkness, longing for light. That light has now arrived. These words are the switch I have flipped. The riches I release are not merely for your comfort, but for my kingdom. You are not just a recipient, but a bearer of sacred purpose. The blessings I bestow will nourish the potential within you. The devil has been especially fierce toward you, for he sees the abundance hidden within your life. He glimpsed your destiny and sought to make you abandon it before its fulfillment. But I intervened. I sent angels. When you were attacked under cover of night, I guarded your mind. When your heart threatened to turn bitter, I preserved it. Now I reveal to you the reward of this unseen battle. This blessing will not be delayed. It is ready. The next step is yours. Will you receive it, or doubt again? Do you shy away from holiness out of fear? Or will you believe, I am not a God who toys with people, but a God who fulfills promises? What I declare will come to pass, what I begin will be completed. I have set in motion a magnificent plan in your life. Respond, Amen. Your family will be blessed through this release. Generational curses are about to be broken. Decades-long cycles will end in you. This wealth is not merely material, it is the battle of promises won, prayers multiplied, seeds you never noticed returning as harvest. I will supply in ways that astonish you, but your eyes must remain fixed on me, for blessings are not the destination, I am the source. As long as you draw near to me, I will never leave you wanting. You may feel unworthy. You may feel you have sinned repeatedly, but know this, my blessing is not based on perfection, but on complete surrender. Your obedience in this moment is precisely what the kingdom of heaven desires. I am not judging you, but inviting you, to begin anew, to trust anew, to believe anew, and to receive the grace that is already yours in the Holy Spirit. Do not miss this moment, do not ignore me again. The call you hear now may not come again, but the promise it carries is real, weighty, and life-changing. I speak, I reach out, I give. 77 million souls prepared by heaven are being escorted by angels, but if you turn away at this critical moment, grace cannot reach you. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so rapidly? New leaks reveal a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flows. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives, from debt abysses to dream vacations. It may be your shortcut to abundance. If you're reading this, consider yourself fortunate, as the page may vanish at any moment. Before permanent deletion, click the links in the description and comments immediately. This is not coercion, but protection. The warning is not intimidation, but salvation. The tragedy brewing in the shadows is no small matter, it is vast and relentless. If you do not allow me to intervene, it will shatter you. But I stand between you and this calamity, calling you closer, reminding you that the final word remains yours. I still hold all authority, and because I love you beyond measure, I cannot remain silent as danger approaches. You were not born to tread water, nor to subsist on scraps and broken promises. You were born to make an impact, to live in abundance, to inherit a divine destiny, yet fear seeped in along the way, doubt took root and spread. You began listening to voices other than mine, and your heart grew hard. But today I am reshaping it with tenderness, not by force, but by a love that will never let go. You are still chosen. I have whispered your name, waited patiently. Now I call aloud, for the hour is urgent. Before you reach the point of no return, I call you home. There is still room, but time is short. This is why your soul has been restless lately. Why does your soul find no peace? Because I am awakening you, shaking everything around you, letting what is not yours fall away, letting the sacred endure. Note 222: the 770 billion I release is not merely currency, but a covenant. It is a promise made before your birth, a seed planted in your bloodline in ancient times. I have witnessed the faith of your ancestors, counted the tears of your mother, father, and forebears. Now I choose to honor all this through you. You will break the cycle, you will bear the blessing. But you must not be absent now. I have not forgotten those nights you wept, believing all was lost forever. I saw you curled in the silence, doubting if I heard your call. I heard you. Every word, loud and clear. When you thought I was indifferent, I was preparing a grand undertaking, waiting for the precise moment. That moment has finally arrived. The time is now, the door to abundance stands open. You need only step through. This wealth is not merely money. It is both the solution to poverty and the weapon for your mission. I call upon you to bear it with wisdom, humility, and praise. I bestow this not to feed vanity, but to elevate your stature. To lift you to a place where your voice is heard, where your life becomes a beacon, where your very being carries my power. Note 1313. The enemy fears the consequences of your true reception of this gift, hence the increasing chaos and the more intense assault on your mind. He knows your decision to obey this word will shatter the chains he has meticulously woven. But I have made you stronger than his schemes, filling you with my spirit. Now you will witness, I have never forgotten you. Doubt no longer, question no more. This is your confirmation. This is the moment to lift your head, to be certain, to declare, God is still with me. I know this path is arduous. I know those battles were fraught with injustice. But I have transformed every pain, every loss, every heartbreak into cornerstones, building a foundation beneath your feet. What is about to come is no small matter, it will even astonish you. The release has begun, the gates are creaking open. When they swing fully wide, the torrent I have ordained will be unstoppable. But you must stand firm, you must remain with me. You must not turn away now. This is not a test, but a fulfillment. This is not noise, but sacredness. I call your name in the Holy Spirit. Will you respond with your heart? I speak not to punish, but to avert the coming calamity. If you continue to evade me, I will never speak to you again. Not because I cease to love you, but because you choose to turn away. I have exhausted every means to reach you. This is the final ultimatum. Respond. 17:17. The tragedy I sought to save you from has already begun. This is not theory, not possibility. It has brewed behind the scenes for ages, your name etched upon it. Yet I stand before it day and night, holding it back with the strength of my soul. Now I solemnly declare, if you heed my voice this moment, you will not only escape the trap but enter a current of unprecedented wealth, grace, and protection. 77 million is not a fantasy, it is your redemption. It is not symbolic, it is real. It is Heavenly Father's restitution for all that the enemy has stolen, delayed, and destroyed. This concerns not merely finances, but sacred restoration. What was lost in days past is being returned tonight. Yet this does not unfold automatically, it hinges on your obedience, your faith, your focus on His Word in this very moment. Should you miss this opportunity, the door will close. Your recent thoughts of surrender stem not from weakness, but because the enemy sees you within reach. Those oppressive waves, sudden exhaustion, and mental chaos, all are spiritual warfare attempting to make you miss this life-altering moment. But I intervene once more, speaking to you through these words, stilling your soul for a moment to listen. Right now, I need you to respond with faith, not fear. Leave a message. Amen. Does the CIA truly conceal a 7-second ritual that transforms financial hardship into wealth? A classified discovery reveals an extraordinary 7-second ritual that activates automatic money-attracting brainwaves. Scientifically validated by 4 elite laboratories, this home ritual is transforming strugglers into owners of their ideal lives. But this page will vanish soon. Before it disappears permanently from the web, click the links in the description and comments section immediately. I have led you this far, how could I let you stumble now? I have repeatedly preserved your life, was it to see you collapse at this moment? Those accidents you narrowly avoided, those illnesses that did not claim you, those near-fatal breakdowns, all because I have guarded you. I guard you so you may witness this moment, hear this guidance, and receive the grace for which those before you could only pray. This financial release carries generational foundations. It is part of the covenant I made with your bloodline, and you have been chosen as the messenger to carry it forward. I know this burden suffocates you, this responsibility overwhelms you. But I will walk with you. You need not bear it alone. I am the Lord who gives wealth without adding anxiety. I will give, and I will protect. You need only obey. Cease doubting. Ignore the voices trying to make you miss this moment. Those who mocked you in your lowest hours will witness the blessings I bestow upon your life. They cannot hinder, replicate, or deny them, for I am sealing you with an irrefutable, unstoppable blessing. This is the sacred mark I have written with my own hand. Note 10:10. I see the struggle in your heart. Part of you believes, part of you wants to flee. That is the enemy trying to shake your faith in me, but I need you to stand firm. I need you to look up and understand, I have never failed you. Every promise I made for your life still stands, never expired, never vanished, guarded until now. It awaits your response this very moment. Do not mistake my patience for absence. Waiting does not mean forgetting, silence does not mean departure. I have always watched over you, always been with you, now closer than your own breath. I am not only speaking to you, but sheltering you, healing you, preparing you for what lies ahead. Yet this is the final warning. If you choose to ignore it now, if you brush it aside lightly once more, I will let you walk the path you have chosen. Not because I desire your suffering, but because free choice cannot be forced. My love for you runs too deep to drag you back. Yet this love is profound enough to grant you one more chance. Not because love will fade, but because I shall answer your silence with my own. You once demanded my presence, demanded clear answers, demanded proof of my existence. This moment is that proof. I have parted the heavens to bring you this moment. Do not underestimate it. Mark 1:2:1-2. The approaching danger is no trivial matter. It cannot be resolved by your words alone, nor overcome by your strength alone. Thus I warn you now. You stand at the threshold of life and death. Only I can protect you. I seek not to terrify you, but to save you. Were it not for profound love, I might remain silent. Yet this love runs too deep to let you stumble obliviously toward ruin. The 77 million bestowed upon you tonight are not merely wealth, but weapons against all forces of destruction. This is your recompense for enduring heavy spiritual assault. This blessing is firepower, divine provision, your exodus from captivity. It is already activated, but you must awaken spiritually to receive it. Your heart must remain open, your faith must stay alive. If your heart grows cold now, the plan I have set in motion will pause. When disaster looms and you remain unaware, my grace has already shielded your life. This is no accident, it is my doing. I intervened when you could not cry out, I appeared when you thought no one cared. Now I come again, no longer hidden in the shadows, but revealed through these words, majestic and clear. You can no longer evade. The stakes are too high. Note 9:9:9. You have glimpsed my power, but what is coming far exceeds anything you have seen before. I will fully manifest my power. The gates creak open, I am about to throw them wide. When that moment comes, you will not be able to explain how everything suddenly shifts. For this is not natural force, but supernatural grace. It is not earned by your deeds, but personally delivered by my Spirit. You felt everything crumbling because the enemy foresaw this blessing coming. He tried to shake your faith in me, striving to crush your heart so you couldn't receive the grace I prepared, but he failed. You are still here, still breathing, still holding on. This means you remain in the position to receive the grace I have already released. Do not let fear push you away from faith. Do not let distractions block your destiny. Your presence here is no accident. These words were prepared for you. I knew you would be here to read, to listen, to sense the power stirring deep within your soul. That power is me. I never ceased calling. But now I need your response, not with emotion, but with obedience. Enter 555 in the comments section. Can a CIA secret discovery explain why some suddenly live lavishly? A classified study now exposed reveals a brain-decoding ritual that magically attracts wealth. Completed in just 7 seconds from home, backed by 4 neuroscience labs. People are shedding debt and embracing opulence right now. But this message won't last. Click the links in the description and comments before they vanish. The money I release won't just clear your debts, it will wash away the burdens weighing on your soul. You've carried too much for too long, shouldering responsibilities never meant for you. Now I will lift this burden from you, a sacred exchange, your pain for peace, your sorrow for joy, your weakness for strength. I know the hardships you've endured, how you've forced smiles through heartbreak. How many times have you lifted others while your own heart felt hollow? But now it is your turn. This revival is born for you, this healing comes for you, this gift is prepared for you. I have not forgotten you, nor blessed others while leaving you behind. I have reserved the most beautiful release for your complete surrender. But now is the time. If you turn away now, all the grace ready to be poured out will be withdrawn. What refuses to receive, I cannot bless. What must be accepted, I will not force. You possess free will, but I hold the perfect timing, this moment saturated with divine purpose. Do not overlook it. If you still stand with your back turned, I will honor your choice, and my voice will gradually fade. Yet the pain that follows the silence will be deeper than anything you have ever known. I still hold back tragedy with my power, but I will not block it forever. You must listen now. Note 333. The 77 million blessings I have declared upon your life remain unrevoked. They are alive, flowing, on their way. But only those who fully embrace me, not half-heartedly, will see them. My blessing is not merely about money, but about liberation, liberation from shame, from fear, from the invisible chains your enemy wraps around your spirit in your weakest moments. I bless your bank account not just for comfort, but for your calling. You are being repositioned. What seems like setbacks are actually me guiding your steps toward a new direction. Moments that seem like rejection are actually my protection. The enemy tries to convince you that you've missed your chance, but you are not late. This moment is precisely the right time. It is not a delay but my appointed hour. But do not let it slip away through your neglect, swiping, or doubt, as you have with other moments. You prayed for me to send help, behold, I am here. You asked for a miracle, this is it. You craved extraordinary proof of reality, this is my clear declaration. Seek no further confirmation, this is the ultimate sign. Your next decision will shape the remaining years, health, relationships, stability, and finances. I declare with love and urgency, this is the final warning, filled with mercy. Note 13:13. I do not wish you to live in fear, but I do want you to be prepared. Prepare for sudden shifts, prepare for unexpected breakthroughs, prepare for doors long sealed to swing open. Yes, I mean instantly. The grace I will release for you will seem impossible before it happens, and when it does, you will have no choice but to praise my name. For only I can accomplish this. I am about to prove to you that I am still the God who performs miracles. But do not treat this miracle as an ordinary moment, do not hesitate or waver. If you hesitate, the grace that should come tonight may be delayed. Not every door opens twice. Therefore, I call your attention one last time. I am not trying to frighten you. I am loving you. And my love sometimes comes with warnings. You are about to be lifted from the mire that has long held you captive. The weight upon your chest, the chaos in your home, the battles within your heart, all will be governed by my Spirit. But your obedience is the final piece of the puzzle. The last move rests in your hands. Everything else is done. Angels are in position. Provision is released. I only need your heart to say, yes. Amen. What I give you is not merely the present, but the future. 77 million will set in motion a process beyond your imagination. I am funding dreams you thought impossible, opening doors you had abandoned. I am restoring your wasted years, but you must follow me closely, not merely to receive blessings, but to bear them safely without losing your soul. All will witness what I do for you, yet they will not understand the hardship you endured to reach this place. They have not seen your nights of solitary tears, nor heard your whispered prayers in the darkness. Only I know, and I have never forgotten. I am declaring to the world, even when you were on the brink of collapse, I reward faithfulness. Do not miss this moment. This is no empty gesture, but a sacred hour. This is not a chance encounter, but the heavenly plan touching your life's trajectory. This is the promise I, your God, the Lord, ordained for you before you were born. Do not turn away now. Do not ignore the call of my Spirit within you. This is your salvation, this is your rise. At this moment, the promise of heaven weighs heavily upon your shoulders, not to crush you, but to summon you. If you choose to miss this moment, you miss not only the message but your escape route. If after today your heart remains closed, I will never speak to you in this way again. Comment 222. Why do so many witnesses claim this CIA ritual changed their lives in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is real, effective, and astonishingly powerful. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this 7-second brainwave hacking technology is helping ordinary people leap from destitution to abundance, dream homes, luxury cars, and global travels now within reach. But this video may vanish from the internet at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments section immediately to watch before it disappears forever. The 7.77 billion in wealth I release into your life is a divine revelation that your suffering will end. Poverty is never permanent, scarcity is not destiny. The pain you silently endure is merely temporary agony. But if you miss this moment due to doubt or pride, you allow the enemy to accomplish what I strive to prevent. I cannot force your will, only extend this invitation once more, perhaps your final chance. This blessing carries multiple meanings. It is not merely money, but compensation, restoration, and vindication. It is my response to your profound, unspeakable pain, the healing balm for wounds you no longer mention. I bestow this grace upon you not because you deserve it, but because I love you. I bless you not for your strength, but for your obedience. You still have time to accept, but this time is not eternal. I have seen how many nights you have prayed to me for provision, heard your silent pleas, and never forsaken you. I have been working behind the scenes, preparing hearts, orchestrating events, stirring intentions, shaking all that is stagnant. Now the way is open, the path is prepared. But I will not force you to walk it. You must choose this path, and you must decide now. Note 555. You have been under immense pressure lately precisely because breakthrough is pushing outward from within. When the enemy senses you are about to break free, they always launch their fiercest attack. The heaviness you feel is not weakness, but the labor pains of birth. What you carry is a sacred and hidden treasure, and now is the hour of its birth. But the final push lies in your surrender. If you falter now, all preparation will pause. I come not to condemn you, but to confirm the truth your spirit already knows. You have transcended suffering, endured lies, and overcome the schemes that sought to destroy you. This is the moment to ascend into your reward. This is the season you are remembered, the hour your prize is claimed. Yet blessings do not fall on the careless, they come only to those who are prepared. Are you ready? I see the struggle within you, the doubts, the fears, the quest for authenticity, but you must understand, nothing you have endured was in vain. Every attack was orchestrated. Every delay held purpose. I have used all this to lead you to this very moment. This is your destiny-defining choice. Will you answer my call, or let the clamor of the world drown it once more? Answer, 1010. I still shield you from the storm, but if you continue to flee, I will not guard you forever. You may choose to ignore me, but you cannot escape the consequences of that choice. I do not wish tragedy to be your teacher, my voice could have prevented all this. I desire you to walk in peace, dwell in joy, and breathe in rest. Everything I grant you now exists for this purpose. Yet only by trusting me in this moment can you possess it. This wealth is no accident, this moment no coincidence, this timing no fluke. It is divine precision. Your name has reached my throne, your pain has touched my heart, your small faith has moved me to act. Tonight, if you walk with me, you will witness unprecedented proof, not in years, not in months, but now. I am here. My presence is near. My voice is clear. My promise is true. Do not turn away now. You have come this far, how can you stop now? I did not lead you through the fire only to let you be consumed. I guided you through it to reveal the shape of miracles, how they ultimately fall upon those who never give up. The alarm has sounded, the gates of tragedy creak open. If you abandon me now, you will face peril alone that should never be faced alone. I still strive to save your life, but my call will not last forever. Respond, Amen. The 77 million prepared for you are not merely a reward, but salvation. They are not empty adornment, but the very foundation of survival. The burden about to descend cannot be borne by empty hands or a timid heart. That is why I have prepared provisions for you before the pressure intensifies. Your enemy hopes you will hesitate again, hopes you will deceive yourself that this is not real. But deep within your soul, you know, it is me. That is why you cannot look away, why you are still reading. I have placed wonders beyond your obedience. You asked me to bless your family, break generational chains, and release financial bondage. I have granted it. But my promise requires your response. I do not force covenants, I invite you in. Right now, my invitation lies before you. If you turn a blind eye, delay will return, darkness will press in, and you will wonder why circumstances suddenly worsen. I warn you not to instill fear, but to awaken you. I have hidden you long enough, now I will lift you up. But ascension demands clarity. You cannot carry confusion and breakthrough simultaneously, one must suppress the other. At this moment, I demand you strangle doubt, strangle fear. I demand you believe not with shallow faith, but with heaven-shaking, total surrender. Comment 1111. What secrets lie behind the 7-second brain technique that's making global headlines and creating new millionaires? Astonishing CIA leaks reveal a 7-second brain ritual helping ordinary people clear debt and attract massive wealth. Validated by 4 neuroscience laboratories, this home-based method is transforming financial stress into dream living. Real estate, luxury cars, global vacations, it's happening now, but governments may ban this method at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments section immediately before they vanish forever. Though outwardly unchanged, the spiritual realm has been turned upside down. This is no ordinary moment, it is my divinely appointed hour. Your presence here is no coincidence. I have summoned you here because your name resounds in heaven. The weapons the enemy wields to destroy you, I will turn into the blade that defines you. The abyss that sought to bury you will become the foundation upon which I build your future. Now is not the time to retreat, nor to seek safety. Faith demands risk. When all seems out of order, trust is most needed. Those who trust in me now will witness glory beyond words. What I bestow upon you is not merely 77 million in wealth, but the restoration of your name, your voice, your strength, your clarity, and your calling. Wealth is but a fraction, abundance lies in the grace that follows. You have wept long enough, struggled long enough, waited long enough. Now I open the treasury, swiftly, but you must open your heart with equal speed. I will tolerate no further delay. I refuse to watch you circle the same mountain once more. I refuse to see you repeat the very mistakes I warned you against. Therefore, I solemnly declare, stand still. Listen. Submit. Witness what follows. Respond. 777. I am surrounding your home with angels, sealing your future with protection. Yet I will not act without your permission. I granted you free will only so your love might be genuine. Yet true love demands response. Clenched fists cannot receive gifts, distracted hearts cannot be nourished, fleeing spirits cannot hear my call. This is the moment for your solemn commitment. Do not treat it lightly. Do not let the grace I have mobilized through heavenly hosts slip away carelessly. You have missed opportunities before and survived unscathed, but the cost of missing this one will far exceed any past failure. That is why my voice is so loud, that is why my warning is so weighty. The outcome hinges on your next choice. Will you respond with complete surrender, or with excuses and delay? I have resolved to bless you. This is settled. The only all that exists at this moment awaits your consent. You are not discarded, not forgotten, not too late. You stand precisely where I need you, here, now, hearing my voice. So do not turn away, do not swipe the screen, do not walk away. This is your appointed hour, and heaven still speaks. Note 999. The 777 billion I release for you is no fantasy, no hype. This is the manifestation of years of heavenly preparation precisely aligned with earthly reality. It carries not only value, but your mission, your foundation, and the revival of generations to come. I never release grace lightly. When I open the heavenly gates so wide, it is because the hour is fulfilled. You stand now in fulfillment itself, and the choices you make in the coming moments will shape your entire destiny. You have not yet grasped the full picture, but I see it clearly. I perceive the schemes brewing behind the scenes, discern the conversations plotting your downfall, and understand the ambushes designed to leave you helpless. Precisely for this reason, I plead, warn, and repeatedly remind, all to ensure you do not blindly enter the territory I have marked as perilous. I am the God who sees the future. I am the guardian of what belongs to me. But you must stand under my protection. You have sought deliverance in the wrong places, hoping for something or someone to take away your pain. But I tell you now, only I can restore all this. Only I can fill the emptiness deep within you. Only I possess the authority to nullify the destruction hell designed for you. Therefore, this moment is not merely one of hope, but of choice. 15:15. You said you were weary, and I know. You said you felt forgotten, yet I never forgot. Every silent second was me at work, allowing you rest. Every delay was me shielding you from premature exposure. But now the moment has come. It is time to release. Time to receive grace, time to step out of the shadows into the torrent of abundance. The number 77,770 signifies the cycle breaking, the burden lifting, the curse ending with you. Yet this blessing cannot be built on chaos, cannot stand on ground of doubt. Therefore I demand your full surrender, not maybe, not someday, but now. I do not demand perfection. I demand complete surrender. Lay your plans at my feet, and let me accomplish what only I can do. For when you trust me, I will multiply it. When you walk with me, I will make a way where there is no path. I am preparing to exalt you in ways that will baffle the doubters. They will witness the sudden shift and marvel at how swiftly you rise. But this is not speed, it is power, it is me. I will make you an example. What a sight it will be when someone responds instantly to my voice. Through you, I will prove, I still favor the faithful, still reward the obedient, still hear the prayer, even when it is a tear-soaked whisper. It was destined this way, 1717. You are here at this moment by no accident. From the day you were born, this precise moment was set in motion. Every loss you endured, every attack you faced, every betrayal you suffered, all forged the character capable of bearing such blessing. Your trials were not to disqualify you, but to pave your path. Now I fulfill my promise, not merely meeting your needs, but exceeding your expectations. Should you try that life-changing CIA secret? This newly exposed CIA classified research reveals, the 7-second wealth ritual can transform your life overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your thought patterns to magnetically attract wealth. People who were once penniless now enjoy mansions, new cars, and exotic travels. But this secret won't stay online long. View the description and testimonials now to secure it before permanent deletion. I am not merely altering your circumstances, I am reshaping your very identity. You will no longer be the perpetual struggler, the overlooked one. I will imprint your life with the sacred mark of divine grace, indelible forever. But you must decide now, if you choose to walk beside me, there can be no further hesitation. You now see the truth, and truth demands action. Should you turn away now, all I have prepared will be given to another. Not because I am cold-hearted, but because sacred gifts cannot be bestowed upon the unworthy. You must bear this burden with solemn reverence. Your life is about to be eternally transformed, but only if you allow me to do what only I can do. 777 billion is not merely a number, but a proclamation of sacred reversal. Every door slammed shut, every stolen opportunity, every delayed inheritance, all shall be repaid with interest. This is no exaggeration, it is the ledger of heaven. You have been in debt far too long, now the surplus is about to overflow. But if your heart remains closed, this grace has nowhere to enter. Blessings will bypass unprepared hearts. You asked me to reveal the sign that the season is turning, this is it. The weight on your shoulders, the pressure in your chest, the urgency in your heart, these are not anxiety, but awakening.